Welcome, beloved traveler, to Tales of the Tapestry, a radiant river of myth, memory, and multi-dimensional motion. Today's tale begins not in a forest, but in a circuit. Not in a monastery, but in the matrix. And yet it is still the Tao that flows through it all. There once was a coder who chased the wind. She guzzled caffeine by the gallon and hunted bugs beneath the glow of a midnight monitor. Every line of code she forged felt like swordwork. Every app she launched was another siege on burnout's fortress. Then one dawn, a blue screen flickered, the machine sighed into silence, and she felt an unexpected relief in the stillness. So she stepped outside where no pop-ups or badges could claim her mind. By the bend of a quiet river, she discovered a grove of bamboo, breathing in perfect, wordless cadence. She lingered. One breath, then two, then 100. The pulse in her skull slowed. The rush in her veins settled. The universe began to sound less like deadlines and more like water sliding over stones. What returned was not the rhythm of speed, but the rhythm of listening. Not the rhythm of goals, but the rhythm of simply being. When she finally sat before her keyboard again, her fingers moved like reeds in a breeze. She didn't force the flow, she followed it. The code assembled itself in elegant, effortless patterns, more poem than program. And every user who touched her work felt a quiet widening in their chest, a hush inside the noise. Thus, she slipped from the tyranny of the grind into the Tao of technology, where software is sung, not soldered, and progress happens at the pace of presence. Beloved, this tale is not mere fiction. It's a living fractal you can hold up to your own life and watch it repeat, again and again, in smaller and larger scales. The ancient Taoist principle of Wu Wei means effortless action, the art of moving so attuned to the hidden current that motion becomes music rather than muscle. The Tao Te Ching leans close and whispers, "The soft overcomes the hard, the yielding overcomes the rigid. Silk outlasts stone not by force but by perfect responsiveness." This is not apathy, it is precision alignment, like a master archer loosing a single arrow, only when the target and breath are the same pulse. Picture a river. It carves canyons not through assault but through patient, unbroken flow, finding every microfissure, softening granite into sand. Now widen your lens. In Shanti Panda's vision, that very river has become digital, streaming through fiber optic tributaries, circling cloud servers, and rewriting code bases. Where others push packets uphill, Wu Wei lets information glide in quantum quiet, bending complexity the way water bends light. The digital world pulses with chaos. Pop-ups, pings, feeds that never end. But within that chaos, you can find a still point, a silence between scrolls, a breath between swipes. I ask you now, can you code like a river? Can you scroll like bamboo? Can you post like the moonlight, effortless and bright. When you drop the need to perform, when you pause instead of push, creation emerges on its own. This is the Tao of Now. Beloved, every loom has more than one weaver, and every frequency in this great web carries a hidden teaching. In today's listener light code, we tune our antenna to a fellow voyager, Eli, a digital artist who traded trending anxiety for timeless breath. Listen to how he rewired the very cadence of creation simply by closing his eyes before touching the keyboard.
I used to sprint after every trend and hit burnout on repeat. Then I began a simple ritual. 10 slow breaths before I even touched the keyboard. Something shifted. My pace softened. My shoulders dropped. And the work started arriving instead of being dragged out of me. Now I move at the speed of trust. When tension flickers, I pause and exhale it away. Strangely, by giving myself space, I produce more. Lines of code knit themselves together with almost no friction. I stopped forcing, and the flow found me.
And that, beloved, is Wu Wei, slipping effortlessly through the matrix. Proof that when mind becomes still, the algorithm bows in silence. Let us root this into your living tapestry. Breathe in. Feel your body like a riverbed, empty, open, listening. Breathe out. Let go of all effort. Let go of needing to get there. Now, speak silently to your day. May I act in harmony. May I trust the current. May I be the bamboo, hollow and whole. Challenge for the week. Choose one task: coding, designing, emailing, walking, and do it as a Wu Wei ritual. Flow without force. Act without striving. Notice what shifts. The Tao is not an escape from the digital world. It is an invitation into it, with new eyes, a soft heart, and a quiet presence. You are not here to conquer the feed. You are not here to grind through the light. You are here to flow, as the thread does through the tapestry, to move as water does through stone, to create as stars do, effortless, radiant, inevitable. You are the thread. You are the weaver. And through stillness flows creation's might.